Is it in there?
Yup.
What are you gonna do with it?
I figured I'd put it on my living room shelf, as a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants this thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trey is in the ring with what appears to be the Undertaker's urn.
I have no idea what's happening, but this should be good.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me. What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
The Undertaker is here!
This is unbelievable. We haven't seen the dead man in years.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will. Rest in peace.
Trey's name is on that tombstone.
Trey looks like he might be regretting his decision to summon the Undertaker from the dark side.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
Me neither. It might be the last time we ever have to see Trey.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic last man standing match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
And if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Assuming this goes how I think it will, Trey's pretty much dug his own grave here tonight.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 241 pounds, Harry.
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a Match of the Year candidate.
The dead man cometh.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
The greatest winning streak in sports history, when the Undertaker went 21-0 at WrestleMania. It is a streak that will never, ever be duplicated.
The Undertaker is one of, if not the most prolific performer in pay-per-view in WWE history. The man has won Royal Rumbles. He's won WWE Championships. And as you mentioned, Cole, the streak will never be matched.
You have to wonder, what does Trey have to gain in a match like this?
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
I think there's a better chance Saxton wins Commentator of the Year.
Wait, you really think I have a shot this year?
No, I sure don't. Got it scouted.
He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse. Oh, look at this, raining right hands.
Oh, non-stop blows.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end. Big boot. Elbow drop right on point.
Ooh, impressive counter. And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now, one of the best strikers in the business.
Suplex.
The Undertaker is moving the momentum to his corner.
It is all going his way right about now.
In the lead up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Back in the ring again.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. This is going to be big.
Look at this.
Leaping attack.
Undertaker looking mortal here.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
He's in control. Gut buster.
Ooh, bullseye.
Boom, what impact. He's stalking his opponent.
Here we go. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. How impressive was that reversal? What is it that The Undertaker is looking to do to change his luck at this point?
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
These guys have to knock each other down to the point that their opponent can't get up.
Up and down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Putting it all on the line.
4, 5, 6.
Incoming. Missed by a large margin on that one.
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
Undertaker should get his head into the match instead of trying to get in other people's heads.
3.
We will go on. Oh, man.
He may be in a bad way here.
This last man standing match has clearly taken its toll on him, but I wouldn't count him out just yet. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve.
Big clothesline. What agility. Lives to fight another day.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, clothesline!
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
What a clothesline.
2, 3. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
That's what he does. Keeps on the attack. Well measured. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Up and...
Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker. Let's see if it's really over.
2, 3.
He somehow did it. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it, I've had those doubts. But what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned The Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat The Undertaker. You all witnessed that. But could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
And Corey, I'd say this is easily one of the biggest matches of her career.
I can tell you, Cole, that this match is about so much more than just her championship. This one's also about respect. When it comes to all-time great champions, she thinks she's been overlooked, and you can bet she'll be looking to change that here tonight.
Rock and roll.
Saxton, never say rock and roll again. I beg you.
Why?
Toni Storm has spent years honing her craft, carving her path to WWE,
by way of Australia. Time spent in Europe, even in Japan, before arriving in NXT and making a mark.
A big opportunity for her here, Corey, as the gold could be going home with her tonight.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that tonight is the night we crown a new champion. That's how impressed I've been by her of late.
Introducing the challenger, Toni Storm. And introducing the champion.
The women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. And again, yet another counter. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display.
Oh, man, right to the neck. Oh, perfect kick. Caught off guard.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
Oh, able to counter.
Ooh, nasty impact.
The challenger's looking shaken.
She better buckle up. Hell in a Cell matches are unforgiving.
What a clothesline.
She's got her. Gut buster. What's going to happen now?
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
What power! Stringing together some big moves here.
She's taken command of the situation. Proving tough to catch.
Yet another counter.
Looks like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. That's going to hurt.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Elbow drop. Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam.
Samoan drop.
She's...
Oh, here we go.
Big time impact. Here's the pin. Title on the line. 1, 2, 3. Retains the title. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Queen.
Wow. Big win right there.
And that's how you defend a championship, ladies and gentlemen. You must fight like your life depends on it, and that's exactly what we saw here tonight.
Thanks for tuning in for this championship match. And Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge. But that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with a 4 or 5 count, maybe. Or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not going to give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her Savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her Savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision. Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cologne, Germany, the Queen.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Big E in the house.
And representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
These guys are like the IRS. I can't get away from them. New Day are everywhere. Raw, SmackDown Live, pay-per-view.
You say...
The man is in the building. Look at the look on the face of the Irish last kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
SmackDown Live's new GM is putting Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM. So I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Oh, wow.
Jumping clothesline! What agility! Elbow drop!
Oh, man, jarring headbutt. Becky Lynch is credited as one of the superstars who ushered in the Women's Revolution. No match in WWE history showed where that movement was going, like the Women's Triple Threat match at WrestleMania 32. Becky Lynch clashed with the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte for the Women's Championship. Huge toss.
She is just dominant right now.
Maintain the aggression.
Body press.
Ooh!
damaging blow. Oh, and a knee. And another.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Something big is coming.
Overhead, belly to belly by Big E.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one. Right to the gut. The women's triple threat match at WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas was one of the most anticipated matches on the card. Becky Lynch went on a tear in the months leading up to WrestleMania and would not be ignored as a top contender for the women's title.
If you want to know just how anticipated the women's triple threat match was at WrestleMania 32, just look at the photo of the three women that went across AT&T Stadium. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte changed the game that night.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Right to the gut. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
And the offense coming up.
A dragon screw.
And it's Big E showing some agility.
That was impressive.
What's he got in mind? Right to the gut. Now in full control. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. Oh, side slam.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here.
Nothing fancy, but very effective.
Simply said, this is going to be a great match.
Whoa, double spear. Becky Lynch setting up the...
Becky Lynch makes the cover. Kicks out in time.
That would have been a shocker. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Comes in off the tag.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
What do you think Big E needs to do to get back in this battle? Well, Finn Balor is Irish, and they're known for their gift of gab.
No. Oh, foot just stomping down.
And Big E exploiting the opening.
Right to the gut. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Forearm right across the back of the neck. Here we go. Big E is setting up.
Has his opponent up. This is about to be over because here comes the big ending.
Things are about as bad as they can.
He's got him down. Is this it? Must have something different in mind here. Wow. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. Balor looking to end it.
She returns the favor there.
And setting him up.
Yikes, that'll be
ever knock you out.
Oh my goodness, this is not good. Uh-oh, we know what's next. That's what you call a bad landing. Huge turning point right here. Yeah, you don't want to get dropped like that, that's for sure.
Can she keep her down? Sit back, people. This one's not over yet.
She powered out there, Michael.
Axe handle finds the mark. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Samoa drop. Incredible.
Down they go. She seems to have gained the advantage here.
She's looking unstoppable, actually. She wants it one more time.
Oh, man, incredible. Hoping to end it here.
1, 2, 3. This makes tags all over. What a victory.
Here are your winners, the Queen and Big E.
Quite some back and forth there before finally picking up the win.
You simply cannot deny that these two have amazing chemistry, Michael.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome everyone to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship,
where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's Savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Oh, pendulum overhead kick.
Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Chin-breaking uppercut. This match grinded him down a little.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Great balance possessed by Kingston. Whoa! Diving leg drop. He misses the mark.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Look at this. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Don't know if it's going to make a difference, but Kingston is playing mind games now.
Boom! What a kick.
Now momentum is in the corner of Kofi Kingston. He is getting fired up here.
Spin kick. What's he going to do with it?
Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Hooked up. And
Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
On a big uppercut.
Boom. What an uppercut.
Jarring. With the damage sustained by Dunn, he could be on his way out.
He's totally out of it. Nobody's home upstairs.
The Bruiserweight is going to have a tough time punching his way back into this.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked. Oh, pendulum overhead kick.
Look out. Incredible athleticism. Kofi Kingston is in position. Power bomb. With a 180, Kofi Kingston,
Trouble in paradise.
spin kick. Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 1.
Look out. Elbow drop. Back in from the floor. Kick out at 2. Well, that may have been a slow count.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up. Oh, man, what a boot.
Oh, man, what a strike. Pete Dunne measuring his opponent.
What's next? Oh, my God, what an arm breaker.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal. No luck against Dunne there. Too quick. Whoa, it's another reversal.
The spin kick. There's the monkey flip.
Crossbody, Kofi's on fire.
He's playing with him now.
That hit the spot. He's finished.
And Kofi Kingston might have just secured the victory.
He evades the attack, and it's Pete Dunne answering back. jumping clothesline.
Oof. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
No luck against Dunn there.
Too quick. Oh, what a DDT. Here's Pete Dunne into the quick cover. And a kick out by Kofi.
Kofi Kingston with a kick out. And I may hate the New Day, but I admire Kofi's perseverance.
It's all about the power of positivity, Corey.
That has nothing to do with it.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
He's on the ropes again.
From the top. Big miss for him there. And Kofi's having some fun now. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
This is one of the most impressive air attacks I've ever seen. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Oh, no. This does not look good.
This is exactly what you do not want to see.
Human anatomy wasn't built for this.
I love that move.
An unbelievable sequence from Kofi.
His offense is second to none at times like this. Trouble in paradise.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Spin kick. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Kofi Kingston sees the chance to go aerial. All the way for the top. Diving leg drop. He's going for it all.
Perched up top.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. Taking off from the ropes. Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And he goes for the pin. And he kicks out again.
What technical prowess from Kofi Kingston. Kick right to the leg. Saw that one coming.
Oh, what a forearm. With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Here it comes.
Scaling the turnbuckle, Kofi Kingston wants to fly.
I love that move. out. Oh, pendulum overhead kick. Big reversal.
When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Heavy duty right hand.
Tremendous impact.
The power of positivity is fueling Kofi. This could be his moment.
Bringing it back into the ring.
He's not going. He's calling for it.
That might be the final nail in the coffin.
That one has to end this.
What a forearm. Kofi Kingston's legs look wobbly. He could be on his way out of this one.
He was the favorite.
About 1 minute. What?
And it's Pete Dunne answering back.
From the suplex.
Oh, I think we're going to see it. Here it comes.
Oh, done with an X-Plex. Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
1, 2. Well, just when you think you have the winning hand.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
He knows he's in trouble.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, reversal. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Uh-oh, look out.
Tiger suplex. Trampling the opposition.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Not good for the back and body. The 180, Kofi Kingston, the river. Oh my God, what an elbow.
Looking done. Gouging the eyes.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back of the neck.
Oh, man, I hope Kofi Kingston is okay. Sit out, powerbomb.
Elbow smash. Just done. Gouging the eyes.
Ruthless. Oh, and a stomp right to the back of the neck.
No one does the step-up enziguri better than Pete Dunne.
What technical prowess from Kofi Kingston.
Dominating cross-body.
Carefully measured knee drop.
That'll turn your lights out. A knee drop.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Uh-oh, he's...
Trouble in paradise. This is some great offense by Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston setting a very good pace now.
He's gaining the upper hand here. Oh, European uppercut. He's in trouble in paradise.
Kofi once again rising to the occasion.
Oh, man, Dunn is in trouble now.
Boom, nice.
This is one of the most impressive air attacks I've ever seen.
If I was Kingston,
Look at this. Diving leg drop. Basement drop kick.
Carefully measured knee drop. Knee drop. Powerful contact by Kingston. Wow, what a shot. Heavy-duty right hand.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Back in from the floor.
Tough spot to be in.
There's the monkey flip.
crossbody. Kofi's on fire.
Uh-oh.
Does he have a winning hand now?
This is Kofi Kingston's match now.
Ooh, no luck against Dunn there. Too quick. Strong kick. Carefully measured knee drop. Ooh, right in the face. Knee drop.
Just caught flush. Kofi's getting busy. Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now.
Great reflexes. Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious. Does he have him here? 1, 2. Oh, another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal. Oh, my God. Backbreaker. Ooh-wee. Kofi Kingston with the offense. Boom! Right between the eyes. And it's Pete. Oh. And now that one's countered.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Wait a minute.
What a shot.
Boom! Oh, step of Enziguri in the corner.
from the top rope.
Back now inside the ring. Turning it around, it's Kofi.
Cover in paradise.
We got it covered. Rope breaks the hold there.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Oh, European uppercut. Here it comes. Uh-oh.
Looking for the finish.
Turn the lights out. Good night.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow. Oh, right to the kidney. Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
Kofi Kingston with an epic victory.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
The shoulders were down for 3, and this one's in the books.
The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne always has more than one plan, but in the end, none of them worked tonight.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live.
It's a strange situation at Brooklyn.
That's right.
Our house?
Come on.
Our house.
Whose house?
Our house.
Yeah, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone.
Do you really
want
to?
all WWE Universe. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Somebody strapped Saxton into his chair.
I can't be strapped. I can't be stopped. I'm feeling the positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for...
The Celtic Warrior. As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
Axe handle.
Nice right hand.
Guys, Big E's brand of brute strength is on another level. The muscle of the New Day is also always ready to show us his power, and with a little swivel action on the side.
Sheamus shows us some clever offense here.
Oh, and a knee. And another.
Just endless knee strikes.
Hoping to end it early. Plenty of fight left.
Nice kick out there.
There's no doubt about it. Big E is one of the most powerful and intimidating figures in sports entertainment. Once Big E gets on a roll, it's tough to stop him.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Big E's power and intensity are terrifying. I'll give him that. When we talk about New Day rocks, it should be pointed out that the foundation of that is built on Big E's massive shoulders. And that's absurd.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Knee drop. Jeez.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
Multiple stops.
What a knockout punch.
Oh, man.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up. They just punched him in the chest. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
The stomp in every single part of his body.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
And Big E exploiting the opening.
Right to the gut. Whack! Oh, God. Looks like he's got it applied perfectly. This could be it. How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Has his opponent up. This is about to be over because here comes.
punch finds its mark.
The pop.
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Not gonna be good.
Elbow drop. Sheamus's legs looking.
He could pin his opponent right.
Strange game plan for sure, but hey.
And this has gotta be it.
Gotta wonder what his strategy is here, Cole.
Ouch. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Oh my God, what impact. Targeting the back, very effective.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters.
Brogue kick. This could be it.
Sheamus gets the win. More importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me.
No!
That's good.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and be...
With the series now tied up in one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor.
That'll turn your lights out.
Looks like Xavier Woods is starting to turn it up. Things are really going his way now.
DDT!
Fight.
And Xavier Woods executing the reversal.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position.
You didn't.
You got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our
I'll go wherever the hell
I guarantee you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cologne, Germany, the Queen.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
But her opposition here tonight is incredibly dangerous and simply cannot be overlooked.
Agreed. But I don't think she's...
And here comes the man. Look at the look on the face of the Irish last kicker. We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series and her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest. Powerbomb planted. Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Saw that one coming. She's taking charge here.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
She's in control. Gutbuster. Oh, right to the gut.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Big move coming.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
She's got her.
You ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
What a counter.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
Changes her fortune there. Double axe handle smash.
She's got the shoulders down. And a kick out by Becky Lynch.
She's a warrior, guys.
When the bell rings, the last kicker from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch is going full force at her opponent.
For the record, Cole, I don't need to be down with the straight fire to recognize that Becky Lynch is always happy to throw down when a superstar gets in her way.
Corey, it's straight fire.
The cover.
Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Nod. Drop kick from behind. Eludes the attack.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Now she can end it here. 1, 2. She's still in it.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Guys, when talking about Becky Lynch bringing the fight to an adversary, setting up.
Long distance, and here's a cover. 1, 2. And another kick out.
Becky's as beautiful as an Irish landscape and as tough as an Irish steak.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
She scores big with the counter. Big boot. She's going for the cover. 1, 2. And again, she refuses to stay down.
She's not done yet.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Becky Lynch is taking on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much she has left in the tank.
It's going to be a minor miracle if she turns it around.
This might be big. Gut buster.
Nice amateur takedown.
Samoan drop. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
The momentum is clearly turned to her.
She's going to...
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Oh, shoulder breaker. Oh, striking blow.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
She ducks out of the way there.
Jarring European uppercut.
Pinfall attempt here from Becky Lynch. 1, 2. You're not going to get her that easy.
Tried for it early.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. And will this be it? 1, 2. And an air fall.
Wow, Becky's showing some serious heart right there, and she's still alive.
Oh, saw it coming. Devastating. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
I'm impressed.
Oh, from the top. Here's a cover. 1, 2. What's it going to take to keep her down?
She just will not go away. Harsh impact.
A striking blow.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Boom, what a forearm.
Oh, good night.
Sorry. Samoa drop.
Incredible.
She's trying one more time. That was a long way down.
And this has got to be it.
1, 2, 3.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
It's wins like that that makes this girl such a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
Are you happy?
If it makes you feel... Where do they keep it?
I wanted to let you go get him.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 of the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be him right now.
Gutbuster! Turning the momentum to his favor.
Nothing is going to stop him now.
Powerbomb! And he's out of there in a nick of time. Jumping clothesline! What agility! Drew McIntyre can't be enjoying this. Just breaking down the opponent. Drew McIntyre fans with some reason to worry here. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. I don't think I've seen a superstar with Drew McIntyre's single-minded drive to win. Even when faced with his release in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
And a lesser man would have felt sorry for himself and blamed others, but Drew traveled the globe and honed his devastating craft.
Drew McIntyre's in trouble. Gut buster! Stomping down! Down with a power bomb. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
Following up on McIntyre's triumphant return to WWE, not only was he true to his word, but he came back even more ferocious a competitor than I think anyone has ever seen.
McIntyre's newfound brutality and power within WWE is truly astonishing, and quite frankly, I love it.
And setting him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out of that corner. Saw what he had in mind there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Down to the floor. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
This is good. Here we go. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
2, 3.
Bringing it back into the ring. And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey. It's all over. Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
A very dangerous, dangerous man. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American Hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Oh, man. Kurt Angle attacked you like a madman. The advantage is squarely in his corner.
Ruthless striking.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. What a clothesline. Ouch. He's getting a little battered now.
He planned for this and can still rally.
Kurt Angle exploiting the opening. No, another reversal. Gets him with a counter. Boom! Right between the eyes. Just sending a message. There.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Waistlock applied. Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title. So I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
Introducing the challenger from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 241 pounds, Harry! And introducing the champion from Panama City,
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle-Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Power bomb! This could be dangerous. Gut buster! The champ getting put to the test here.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
And he's heading back in.
A striking blow.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Scoop slam!
Wasn't expecting that.
He's in full control now. Belly to belly! Vicious.
Strong kick. My goodness. Oh, man, low clothesline. Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
And setting him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
His offense is on point right now.
Just producing an onslaught.
Wow, what a sequence. Big boot. The champ looking out of sorts.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Oof, kick finds it.
The champion into the cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
He's got some more fight in him, guys. Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Clothesline. So effective.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only: so I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch!
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go!
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
Introducing the challenger from Panama City.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage. But that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Evading possible disaster there.
Jumping clothesline! What agility!
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Now with complete control. Gutbuster! He's in big trouble. Ooh, what impact. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out. Great agility there.
Big boot. Ooh, what impact. stomp. Cover for the championship. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Too early in the match to end it. Uh-oh, looking to lock it in.
He's just about there. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Larry. Look at this raw power.
Covered by the champ. An easy kick out for Adam Cole.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, what a counter. What grace. Float over into the...
Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Man, what a clothesline.
These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will play.
Going for... Got him caught into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
One of the most talked about events in NXT history was when Adam Cole and his Undisputed Era teammates shocked the sports entertainment world and appeared at the 3rd annual NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. He just cannot be caught.
When we talk about Adam Cole's appearance at the 3rd NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, Byron, we should point out it was more of an invasion. And by the way, the NXT Universe at the Barclays Center responded. They knew NXT would never be the same.
Oh, give me a break. You two are so melodramatic. Adam Cole simply
covered by the challenger. And he kicks out.
Not yet.
Gets out of the way.
And fast.
What for?
Haymaker connects.
Ooh! Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Keeping the pressure on.
Now watch this.
Attack to the midsection.
Looks like the champ is going to retain. How is Adam Cole going to remain?
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Can you imagine thinking this one was over and then he kicks out like that?
That is a great reversal.
He might have been waiting on that one. For the win to retain the championship.
I would love to know what made him think that was a good idea.
Lost in the corner right now. Oh no, he got out of the way. Clothesline.
What impact.
Adam Cole connected with a good shot there.
Oh, that rocked him. Oh, nasty impact.
The upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Here they come!
I can't believe this is happening. It's absolutely nuts.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Up and down the hard way.
Oh gosh.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
1, 2, 3. The champion retains.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title. For the first time. It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage. But that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from
Target his torso, just assaulting the torso. And he's going after the torso again.
Well, the
more punishment to the core.
That'll leave you doubled over in pain.
Reversal! What a counter! And again, yet another counter. Yet another counter. It's like they're taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Target his torso now.
He's been going.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
I'll be interested to see what he has planned next.
I like my crush inverted. Oh, that was just malicious. Insulting. Oh, read him there.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own. Drop kick. The challenger is not in a great place.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
When you look at this,
It looks like they've both
taking it to the... And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Target his torso. Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Got him caught. Into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
Target his torso now.
He's been
attacking the core now.
Yeah, well, that's
back to the torso, going after the upper body. Target his torso now. More punishment to the attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
More punishment to the core.
That'll leave you doubled over in pain.
Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
The champ trying to roll with these hits.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
He's made it to the top, but can he finish?
This is it, guys.
Carefully managed.
And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Taking it to the midsection. These attacks, and he's going after the torso again. Target his torso now.
He's been going for his core all night, it seems.
Ooh. Avoiding trouble there. And now that one's countered.
Great agility there.
Back to the torso. More punishment to the core. Target his torso, going after the upper. And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured.
Just assaulting the torso here.
Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
More punishment to the core.
That'll leave you doubled over in pain.
The upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Trying to go for it again. Down with a power bomb. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dream.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion. New champion.
What an unbelievable display of determination we're seeing here.
Double axe handle smash.
He has become relentless at this point.
He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
He's stuck in the corner now. Okay, right to the midsection.
Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
What will he do now that he's made it to the top?
One leg over, both feet on the ground, and this thing is over.
Attack to the midsection.
Tossed around like a rag doll. He's a... Clothesline takes him down. Called by the challenger. Gets the shoulder up.
What a kick out.
Amazing reflexes on display. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Possibly looking to injure the torso here.
Geez, you think, Cole?
Keep measuring it up one more time. Down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, nasty impact.
Got him up.
How is this superstar still in this match?
Hard determination.
Knee to the spine.
Too quick to catch him there.
All right, that well scouted. Soul kick. The champ has been taken to their limit.
He looks utterly helpless inside that steel cage.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. I got right to the gut.
Harsh impact.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
Near fall after near fall. What a battle. Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet. Gonna take a trip.
The old Florida Keys. 2 count. It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation he finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned,
his midsection is getting absolutely destroyed here, Corey. Again, assaulting the torso.
Referee might want to think about stepping in here.
He caught him slipping. And another assault on his core.
Just taking it to his midsection.
And more damage to the midsection.
This is how people get seriously hurt.
And another assault on his core.
Just taking it to his midsection.
The attack on the torso continues.
Wise move, taking out the core here, Michael.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
Gets out of dodge there.
Well scouted reversal there.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
Finds a way to reverse. His midsection is getting absolutely destroyed for the championship. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Good golly, what a knee. The champ taking their share of hits now.
He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage.
Look out here. And yet another attack on the torso. The punishment to his midsection continuing to punish. And another assault on his core.
Just taking it to his midsection.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? He's in control. Northern Lights bomb for the championship. And again, he refuses to stay down.
It could take more than that.
The punishment to his midsection continues. Again, assaulting the torso. And another assault on his core. The attack on the torso. And another assault on his core.
Just taking it to his midsection.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
For the win to retain the championship. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment. Oh, nasty impact.
And yet another attack on the torso. His midsection is getting absolutely destroyed here, Corey.
At this point, he has to be...
And more damage to the midsection.
This is how people get seriously hurt.
Gets him with a counter. The punishment to his midsection continues.
Yeah, and he might have some serious internal injuries at this point.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful. And yet another attack on the torso. His midsection is getting absolutely destroyed here, Corey.
At this point, he has to...
Continuing to punish. Again, assaulting the torso. His midsection is getting absolutely destroyed here, Corey.
At this point, he has to be concerned about internal damage.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
And yet another attack on the torso. The referee might need to make a tough punishment to his midsection. Here's the pin, title on the line!
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Had it scouted. Again, assaulted. His midsection is getting... And another assault back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. He's definitely being the aggressor here. He is just dominant right now. The champ looking worn out.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
Adam Cole is ready to go. Boom, last shot.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
This right here is exactly what Adam Cole's our new champion.